Hi, everybody. So today is another fantastic day to do this, but I got to tell you, honestly, I am exhausted. I'm exhausted because I have been working and getting the basement done and just all this other stuff. I'm just really tired. So hang on, and I'll fix this. There. Just a really crazy day. Been doing a lot, contemplating cutting all my hair off. I mean, it just having just one of those days. Anyway, so now we're here in the studio. I'm back in here trying to get stuff done, and I want to make sure that I am doing a good job. So let's see. I'm gonna tune quick, and actually, I just want to say I did practice yesterday, but because we were working in the basement, there was an air compressor that was going off every so often. I figured, I figured nobody would really want to deal with that or listen to that, so I got my yes. Pretty sharp. Still sharp. Perfect. A little flat. Good. Okay. And I've been watching like master classes in violin playing. Not that I'm a master, but that, trying to learn this instrument, you can see how far people can get in it. I mean, and the thing that I know from being a vocalist is that, you can hear things as a professional that somebody who doesn't do this all the time, somebody who hasn't been trained, they don't hear it. They don't see it, right? They just see a good performance or good technique. And the master classes, what you see is very good players, and you're just thinking to yourself, wow, this person is proficient and they're fantastic and their skill level is right up at the roof. And then there's always this, this person that is the maestro. He comes up and he says, yes, that was lovely. Now do it again. You're dropping this, or you're not doing it this way, and try it this way. And that just shows you there's always new levels to learn, always and forever. So, all right, enough about that. Oh, I am really tired. I have got far too much rosin on my strings. Again, looking for my handy dandy cloth to wipe it. Well, I don't find my cloth, but I find this, and it's soft enough. It'll do. It's like a velvet bag. I know I'm so bad. I should get my t-shirt material again. I have it. I'm just it's somewhere. Now that's interesting. Let's try that again. So when I go up, and I don't know if this technique is correct or not, but what I like to do is when I slide up on a string, if I'm doing a scale, I like to so I slide up the first finger and then I'll put down the second finger and then slide that one up and so forth and so on. Okay. Having a hard time not hitting the other strings right now. I think what's good about that exercise is it kind of helps you realize the length or the distance between certain notes. See, and I was sharp. There you go. Much better. So something interesting I just learned right there. It seems like it's easier when you're high up. Yeah, and I can see why. Okay, so when you're way up high on the neck and you want to play on a string, you'll hit the other strings if you play close to the neck. There's no way not to hit them because of, unless you're just barely touching the string. And there I'm barely touching. I think that's really challenging. I mean, the higher up you go, because you're either going to have to barely touch the string, and here I'm barely touching. And it just sounds awful. Or I can play closer to the bridge. So certainly if I have to play it loud, I want to get closer to the bridge anyway. And I'm going to have an easier time not hitting the other strings if I play closer to the bridge as well. And if I want it to sound stronger, I'm going to probably play closer to the bridge too, even if I'm lightly touching it. Wow, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot to figure out. Okay. Whew. All right, so let's see. Okay, so let's take a look at, thank you for falling off, what we can do. See, I feel like I really have struggled with whether or not to call this the 23rd practice or the 22nd practice, because I really did practice yesterday and I learned some stuff, but just so much noise and it was just so hectic I didn't record. But But I figured in the long run that I should just have every single day, or as much as I could, you know, like do the 90 days for everybody. Just get it out there. Okay. Now, I am on variation 2, Allegro 144. I'm not going to play it that fast. Can't do it yet. So, and the next one is either 138 or 188. I don't know. Okay, I've totally forgotten this song. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Where am I? Really? Ugh. Yeah, totally forgotten that one. And struggling. There's a lack of energy. There's a lack of, my feet actually hurt from standing so much. And when you're a professional and like, let's say you, like if I'm exhausted. Like I remember being exhausted when I was in tour in Europe and just like, here we are, another place, got to sing. And I just didn't have the energy or anything. I was so sad, missed my family, was tired. And you know what? The people out there, they don't care. They came to see a show. And when I say they don't care, that's really rough and grim. What I mean to say is it's not that they don't care. Because if you said, I really miss my family, they're all going to be like, yeah, I'm so sorry. But what I really mean is that they came to enjoy themselves. And that enjoyment rests on your shoulders. And it's your opportunity to gift to them a night where they don't have to worry, where they are getting away from all of their worry and experiencing something of joy. And so it's very selfish to walk on a stage and be like, I don't feel like it. So that's the same thing here. I know I don't feel great. I don't feel 100%, but I'm here to practice. No matter what it looks like or sounds like, it has to be good. Or not good, but you know, it's to go. It's to do, right? What is that? Oh. What is that? So that was variation 3. Still not perfected. I haven't done variation 4, so I'll be sight reading it right now. It's supposed to be Allegro 132. Obviously not going to play it that fast. Just learning, so. No sharps or flats. Where am I? Blah. Oh, what? Oh no. Okay, so this is A, E, and A. Okay, so how am I gonna play that? Okay. So it's a double stop, but I have to play kind of an octave, but there's an E in the middle, so it's. Ugh. And that's how you play double stops, from what I understand. You pull one way and then the other, so it's. And it's only a quarter note, so it's. Haha! Okay. Moving on. Oh, okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we have what? C, E, and then in C. So that would be. And then this would be, the E would be, where would the E be? The E would be here, the C would be here, and the. Ugh. good thing I'm a guitar player a little bit too, because I understand chords. So this helps, right? The only difference is that when you play a guitar chord, you don't really have to worry about being in tune because of the, I've forgotten all of my terminology. I have a guitar here. The frets, which are the little metal bars that go over each one of these on the neck, right? This middle bar, this little metal bar, and on. Each one of those is a half step, and it's easy to tell where you are, right? As long as your, guitar strings are in tune, you're going to be in tune. On a violin, right? No such luck. You better have a good ear. You don't have anything like that. That's why I take so much time trying to figure out where the pitch is. And sometimes need a tuner to help me. Because I have relative pitch. Oh, so flippant. Stop it. Gets your energy up. As a vocalist, I know that no energy is not good. You want to have energy. Get it going. Anyway, that was the fourth piece in the, here it is in case you want to take a picture of it. It's available for free at archive.org if you're interested in getting it. And that was the fourth variation in that one. And the next one, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so here's my issue. So there's a rest in the middle of a, like rhythmically, there doesn't seem to be a reason to tie it together, but there is a tie on the top. So I'll just show you what I'm looking at right there. And when you look at it, see how the very first measure, you've got two eighth notes and then an eighth rest and another eighth note, but it's tied together at the top. And I know music and stuff, and I just kind of look at that and I'm like, okay, I get that it's tied together, but you're not going to be holding out those measures or anything. You're going to be, it's almost like that's a phrase, like that's going to be all one bow. I'm thinking that that's what that means, because if I look at it closely, it's all up bow, and then the very next note after that is a down bow. So I think that's what they're trying to say, is that even though you're going to stop for a rest, you're going to continue on with an up bow, because that's how phrasing works. So as a singer, that's what I would do, is I would take in a breath and I would go through the bone, even though I took a rest, I continue with the same breath. And then take in a breath. So, and just like that, when you're doing this being your breath, the bow, makes sense, like the way that they've tied it together. But I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I would love for someone to correct me, and that would be awesome. So please do. But for right now, I'm going to try to play it like that, like it's one phrase, and so I need to do it with one bow. So yeah, I can see why they did it this way, because it's easy to just go into a down bow. But you don't want to. You want to carry that phrase through. So, okay. And then another, okay, blah, hitting other strings. Ugh. Okay, so it's saying you can do it with the fourth finger? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh! What? Okay, wait. I am in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measure, and I'm trying to play an A to a D, an F to an A. That's hard. Okay, so. Ah, I gotta remember to down bow instead of continuing on with the phrase. So. Oh, I can see why that's hard. Okay, and actually they're saying, why don't you do it with the fourth finger? So. Okay, I'm not sure. That's really hard. Okay. And then I might, yeah. Yep, I was right. Okay, so it's. I think what's really great about this exercise is that, I mean, even though I suck and it sounds terrible, is it's just forcing me to do the phrasing the correct way, where I am making myself do up bow the entire time and making myself do down bow at the correct time. So this is a really good exercise, and certainly a good exercise book for anybody wanting to improve on their bowing. Wow. I mean, I have a mirror right in front of me, so if I feel like, oh, I'm too shifting too far one way or another, which I don't always remember to do, but I try. Then I can see it. But this is a really, I mean, it's challenging. It's challenging. All right, so I've got 2 more lines to do. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try to finish. So hopefully I'll get better as I go. All right. So I'm kind of wondering, do I want to? All right. Okay, so that all has to be up bow. Ooh, okay, this is hard. Wow, that one was hard. Okay. Ah, I got the pitch wrong. Ah. Ah, come on. Come on, you. My throat is so dry right now. Wah! And I'm nearly at the end. Yes! So let's see. Where am I? Now it's saying play it on the fourth finger. I don't know why they would say that. Doesn't make sense to me. Unless I'm misreading it. I don't want to play it way up there. And there they wanted me to play it on the first finger. Sometimes I feel that way with piano music too. Like they'll tell you which finger to put it on and you're like, I don't want to. But I'm sure for this purpose it's good exercise to do what they say. And it's probably much easier to shift into the next, which with this one it's C. Terrible. So, we figured out something new. We figured out that if there is a long tying it together and yeah, and there's a rest in the middle, they want you to stay the course with your bow, and then at the end of that phrase, then you can change bow direction. Wow. I mean, challenging. Yes, I will have to come back to this one over and over. Whew, really good exercise though. Yesterday when I was practicing, I found a really, really neat song that I played for the first time, and I love it. It is such a cool piece, and I've never heard it before. I'm gonna definitely want to hear it. Let's see, where is it? Douce Ambiance. Oh, I like it so much. So what I did was, hang on. My iPad? No, not my iPad. Oh my gosh. Crud and crackers. I don't need it connected to my iPad. I need it connected to my iPhone. Okay, so what I did was I turned on my app that plays the background music for me, and I just sight read it, and I loved it so much. I don't guarantee that I'll sound that good again, but there we go. See if it'll connect for me. It probably won't, because it's already got 2 on there. Yeah, I didn't think so. See if I can figure this out. Yay! Ha! Now it works. Yes. Amy iPhone. Awesome. Okay. So, technology. I am your master. I have no idea how loud that is. Okay. Douce Ambiance. Let's see. Douce. There it is. I have no idea how loud it is. Wow, it's really loud. And this part I can't play at all because I'm not citing rat. Isn't that neat? Such a neat song. And you're just like, okay, so we have no idea what that's supposed to sound like because whatever that was you played was not the song. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. So let's just look at A, which this was written by Django. So I apologize to any Django fans that I've mutilated such a beautiful, brilliant piece. But it starts off very simply. And then he gets into like a triplet. So da 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 da, and then it goes on. Da 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 da, and then another triplet. So da 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 da. Because I'm just better at singing than playing. I'm sorry. Say triplet, triplet, da 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 da. kind of gets into the bridge. Always be the bridge. A. And we got a ton and a half accidentals. So you got starting on an A flat, and you're playing in the chord of A flat minor. Okay. No. And then it goes back to the main theme. I apologize. I keep getting that C minor chord incorrect. I keep playing it as da da da, and it's not. It's da 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 da. So that's it's just a neat tune. It's a really neat tune. So that's, once again, Douce, Ambiance, Douce, and maybe it's Douce. It's probably Douce instead of Douce, because he was French, so it would be Douce. D-O-U-C-E, Ambiance. Not Douce. We are not Italian. Okay. But that one I love. I love the slinkiness of it. I love how fun it is. All right, it's already 8:25, and because my throat is pretty dry right now, and I can't seem to make it happy. A good singer knows when to just drench and make themselves feel good again. So I am going to say sayonara for now. I learned a lot despite being so tired. I have learned some really great things. Just to recap, where to play on here when you're going up really high on the strings, whether to push down really hard or to just lightly press. Those are really, really huge. And also, what a long line tying together a section of notes, even when there is rests in them, that is carrying through the phrase. So one way in the bow, and then changing the direction. And if I'm wrong, please, tell me now. So, all right, you guys have a great rest of your day. I am calling it. I have no idea how long did I practice? 45 minutes. Hey, God bless it, I did it. All right, you guys have a great rest of your night, and I hope that you continue to keep practicing. It's so important, despite how you feel. You just have to do it, yeah? So, God bless you guys. Bye.